Hello ladies, this is Teresa, your independent consultant for Norwex, or better known as Nana T. I just want to pop on and let you know it's post Facebook party time. And I'm just really excited. I just did send you on Facebook, I sent you two messages. One goes over what your task number 1 is, and the second one is going to give you the verbiage of what I would recommend you use for when you're sending it. But one thing, whenever I send you recommended verbiage, one thing I would like to highly recommend is that you change that so that it sounds like you talking and not me. That's just kind of a basic outline. So just keep that in mind. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what this week leading up to your party was going to look like. Now your party actually starts Sunday. But just like when we go to the movie theater and you're sitting there eating your popcorn and you want to know that the movie's really going to start, you start seeing the previews and everything. And we're going to do something a little bit like that this week. Basically, what I'm going to do is on Friday, I'll post just a couple posts. It'll just allow your ladies that have already joined to know, oh, I'm in the right place and I'm getting posts. There'll be a few of those on Friday, Saturday, then Sundays when the actual party is going to begin. So I just wanted to give you kind of an outline on that. I'm going to check my notes real quick because I don't want to forget to tell you something. The most important thing, ladies, and I mentioned to you to start a list using paper and pencil instead of our phones. And I wanted to show you kind of what that looks like. Now I know all this is going to be backwards and I apologize, but what I started doing when I had my party is I just took out this notebook and I started writing down names. And I literally, and I think I've mentioned this to you girls already, I literally just started writing down every name that came to my mind. And sadly, midway through the party and even towards the end, there were a lot of people that it's like, oh, I should have invited her and I forgot. So it works really well to have this list. And but there's something I want you to do with your list. And again, I know this is backwards, but I know you ladies are smart and you'll be able to figure it out. What I'm going to recommend is on each name, which you'll want a bunch of names, but this is just an example. What I would recommend is that you put just a single slash when you have sent them an invite, okay? Because first of all, when you send them the request to invite, let me clarify that. When you ask them permission to send them an invite, you're going to put a little slash so that you know you've asked them if you can invite them, okay? When they respond that you can invite them, I put a slash going the other way, which creates that little X, okay? Then there's one more step. When they physically join, which you'll see that they've joined, you want to make it a little star. And I actually highlighted that too, because those are your true party goers. So that is task number 1. I just wanted to pop on here and tell you that. But something else I wanted to encourage you to do is come up with your own Norwex story. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about mine. You've maybe heard it before, but just to give you an idea of what you want to tell people. Number 1, the reason I stress that we not just bulk invite people, ladies, is because I'll be real honest. I get invites to online stuff all the time. And I don't always click into them or even pay attention to them because quite honestly, I'm busy. I'm clicking into a lot of things and that is no different than your friends. I know it's very similar with them. So I will tell you though, there's been a handful of times that I've been contacted directly by my friend and they've said, Teresa, do you mind if I invite you to my whatever party? And when they contact me personally and ask me that question, I always tell them yes. I'm not going to tell them no. Whereas if I just get a random invite and I don't have the time or maybe don't even have the interest, I'm just, you know what, that wasn't personal. I'm not going to pay attention. So I kind of want you to understand why it's so important that we send a personal invite, okay? Then you want to tell them your why. Ladies, it is not my goal to It is my goal for you to have a beautifully successful party. And my reason for that is I want you to be able to get as much of this Norwex product as gifts. And Norwex has such a generous program. But my reason for that, honestly, is because I really, really, really want you to have this product in your house. And I want to tell you a little bit about my Norwex story. If you haven't already heard it before, basically what happened, I'd been, you know, invited to a lot of in-person over the year Norwex parties, and I'm no different than anyone else. I'm a busy person, and the one that I thought I was physically going to get to got snowed out, so go figure. So I had never been to a Norwex party or attended a party or even followed a Facebook party much at all. And so when my good friend Melissa invited me to this Facebook party, I had just ordered a product, and it's a dishcloth, and you girls are going to see it this week if you haven't already. It's one of my very favorite products. But honestly, I had just ordered it from a friend of mine's party, Echo. And when I got it, I couldn't remember what it was for. So when Melissa asked me if I could come to join in on this Facebook party, my thought was, okay, I do want to order something from Melissa because she's a dear friend and I want to support her, right? Number two, I want to find out, number one, what to order because I don't even know anymore. And that was number one. Number two, I really wanted to figure out what to do with that dishcloth, which I didn't even know was a dishcloth. I thought it looked like a fishnet. And so I thought, okay, I'll tune into the Facebook party. And ladies, I am so glad I did, because I will tell you my why. And my why for being here as a consultant, it had absolutely nothing to do with me wanting to sign up to be a Norwex consultant. It had absolutely nothing to do with any of that. What it had to do with was I joined in on the Facebook party, and Debbie, my now upline team leader, showed some videos that just blew my socks off. And it really got me excited because I clean houses for a living, and I absolutely love doing it. I love my clients, so I was not looking for anything different. But what happened was, and I know this is going to look backwards to you girls, but one of the posts that Debbie put up for me during the class, and I'll put this up during yours too, mentioned that cleaning ladies had an 80% higher, or were 80% more likely to be diagnosed with cancer because of all the chemicals they handle every day. And ladies, that hit home, that hit home, but you know, sometimes God has to hit me a little harder than just with one thing. So what happened was the very next day, I'm at one of my clients' house. I clean her house every single week, and I sprayed the cleaner in the shower. I stepped away for a minute to let everything settle out. And it was in the spring, so I don't know if it was because the air conditioner wasn't running, the furnace, whatever, there wasn't much air circulating. But ladies, when I opened that door to step back in the shower to scrub it down, it literally almost took me to my knees. The chemical smell overwhelmed me so much. I just can't express. And that's when, with that literally almost taking me to my knees, and then having seen this on the post the night before, I thought, okay, this is going to have to change. So basically what I decided is I was going to change every single thing I did in cleaning other people's homes, because I don't want exposed to those chemicals first, but as much or equal to, I really care for my clients, and honestly, I don't want them exposed to it. And so I realized I was either going to have the biggest party in history to totally reformat my whole company with product, or I was going to have to sign up to be a consultant and get a discount. And ladies, the more I thought about it and prayed about it, it's like, you know what? This means the world to me now that I know the truth about clean. And you'll hear that a lot from me, but I'm very passionate about that. The truth about clean. Once I learned that, it became very passionate to me to share that with other people. So I hope you see that in the party this week, ladies. And I'm not going to take any more of your time. I just wanted to touch base with you, let you know that between now and Wednesday, be asking those people if you can invite them. Now, don't worry about going on there and inviting them right away. Ask them if you can invite them. You can wait till Wednesday if you want and invite everybody at one time. Whatever works best for you. You've got the invite, but I do need to send you the party link. And I'm not, let me clarify that. Only send them the request to invite them as of now. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to send you the link for the party because I really want to keep this as easy for you as possible, less confusing as possible. So only do that task number 1, which is asking their permission. So all we're going to do between now and Wednesday is this first line, okay? Then on Wednesday, you'll have the information to, to do this next X and actually send them the link to the party. I will get that to you either tomorrow night or Wednesday morning so that by Wednesday you can get that all sent out. So anyway, that's all for now, ladies. I really look forward to spending some time with you and your friends online this week. And remember, post, post, post. Okay? Thanks so much. Bye-bye.